Y'all leave it to TikTok to find all the tea. I'm telling y'all, it's so crazy. I didn't know anything about this whole Donald Trump diaper situation, but we're going to look at some comedy today, y'all, because I mean, it don't make no sense how this man is in the supposed highest office in the land, but yet he can't seem to hold his bowels together.
The diapers is not a joke. It depends. Diaper Dawn is trending, but it's based in reality. He would often soil himself on the Apprentice set. He's incontinent from all the speed.
What did he say?
All the Adderall he does, the cocaine that he's done for decades, all that stuff has a laxative and it has an effect on your bowels, and his are uncontrollable. He's worn diapers since probably the 90s, but I saw it firsthand in the 2000s on Celebrity Apprentice in late 2000s, and we'd have to stop the show and change him, and that was Keith Schiller's job. He would take him off set, he would wipe him down. Our nickname for Keith was Wet Wipes. It's not a joke. It's happened several times.
Yeah.
And you've seen it happen while he's in office. You've seen he was in the Oval Office with Erdogan, and you could clearly hear him sort of evacuating himself. He did it in front of Senator Feinstein, Dianne Feinstein, at a press conference. So he does it, and he almost sits there like and unaware of it.
So today we're here in a bipartisan fashion to show leadership in an effort to end this senseless violence. It can be ended. So today we're here in a bipartisan fashion to show leadership in an effort to end this senseless violence. It can be ended.
Wow, man. Damn.
Wrote, I'm genuinely surprised how people close to Trump haven't talked about the odor. It's truly something to behold. Wear a mask if you can. And
Wait a minute, this man's bowel issues are so bad that folk are saying that they can't even stand being around him? Yo, that is wild.
Dolayısıyla herkesin kendisini kontrol etmesi gerekiyor. Sizin onun arkadaşları, dostları, derler. Çok memnunum şu anda. Ve Türkiye'nin gerçekten iyi işlerimiz var.
Okay.
Wow. What a view. This is the door to the bar. Unusual time to look.
What's that smell? I don't know.
Hey guys, look! What is that?
It is some kind of odor.
It is foul!
It's a foul odor.
So today we're here in a bipartisan fashion to show leadership.
When I found out that Diaper Dawn for Donald Trump is actually a real thing, it's not a joke. He's actually been wearing Depends, and he's been incontinent since The Apprentice. There was a guy that came out on the Midas Touch that worked on The Apprentice with them, and there was a man named Keith who would come and change him. His nickname was Wet Wipes. Not only that, but this man mentions that there's video evidence of this in multiple videos. One is of when Donald Trump is in France, and people reported in the crowd that they could smell something very rank, and it was coming from one particular seat. Let's watch.
Why is it already stinking? Oh my goodness! It already stinks!
Watch the reaction of the people in the crowd.
On me with that bull. What's wrong with you, alright?
Some stink.
I don't smell
You don't smell that?
Nah.
Whew, strong. I don't want to.
But yeah, she was that you want. You good?
Keep talking.
No, but she said she was gonna call me, and I was like, nah, you ain't.
It's coming from you. Oh my god.
People are looking. The guy in the Midas Touch podcast also said that when he did a wrestling gig with the WWE, you could also see the outline of his depends. Ooh. That's a diaper if I've ever seen one. The same guy said we've actually heard him evacuating his bowels in the Oval Office. And we have.
Did you catch Kennedy Jr.'s expression? This guy almost died from Trump's stench. Recently, Trump announced the lifting of restrictions on whole milk. Suddenly, his body shuddered violently. It seemed he was letting out some kind of foul stench. Next to him, Glenn Thompson was so overwhelmed by the smell that he pulled out his handkerchief to wipe the sweat. Meanwhile, Kennedy Jr. thought he must have stepped in dog poop. The little boy even tried to make a run for it right then, only to be held back tight by his mom. But Kennedy Jr. couldn't take it anymore. He hunched over quietly and dry heaved. Trump didn't have a clue. After relieving all the pressure from his body, he drifted off into a deep and comfortable sleep. Kennedy Jr. smartly pulled a piece of gum out of his pocket and started chewing it when he saw no one was watching. When Glenn Thompson saw this, he instinctively reached into his pockets and fumbled around, as if trying to check if he still had the gum he had forgotten earlier to cover up his awkwardness at that moment. Meanwhile, Brooke Rollins tried several times to wake Trump up. Only then did Trump realize where he was and what he was supposed to be doing. He still kept his eyes closed, though a slightly forced smile appeared on his face, as if he was deliberately trying to prove that he hadn't been asleep at all, just resting his eyes and thinking.
Man, it is so crazy out here. I mean, the stuff that, you just find out about. And it's wild because, like the guy says here in the video, it's because of all of the ways in which he's abused his body. And the scriptures make it clear that when you abuse your body, there's a price to be paid. And so people who think that it's okay to just do whatever they want with their body, they're going to have to face the consequences of it. It don't matter what public official title you hold. It doesn't matter how much money you have in your account, any of those things, because you're under the same rules and laws that the Most High has for the poor and the rich. If you abuse your body, you're going to pay the consequences. But y'all, I thought this was pretty hilarious. I know it's a lot going on in the world, but sometimes we just got to take a minute to just laugh because for real, this stuff is wild. Anyway, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on your right so you can get all of my latest updates. And family, let's laugh a little bit, but also be resilient, okay? Be resilient because, these days are wild. Anyway, till next time, y'all bless.